All right. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. We're doing the thing we do every time, which is take over the world. Let's see. We have some placements and a mining area mining race. This could be an insane mining guild run. This is probably the most insane mining guild run I could ever think to go after. Holy. There's even things to do with the metals, like the electro catapult. Damn. The only thing I'm questioning here is whether we want the metal supply drop just to let us play all the things on the first turn and still grab all these cards. Holy. Holy. I think we do that. We will take the energy production so that we can play Electro Catapult perhaps on the first turn. We'll grab some discount stuff. Yes, I mean, I love Sulfur Research, but with a start like this, I think you just go kind of as lean as you can. I don't think we'll need mining quota. I don't know why I even considered picking that up. Let's take all this mining supply drop, aquifer turbines. What's tricky is, well, I guess I can play Cupola City beside a steel or a titanium grab. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this titanium. Okay. I'm going to my god, do I ever think I need to play this to make sure I get the cash? I'm gonna sell a steel or a plant. I'm gonna do a plant because it's the very first turn. I'm going to take this and get another titanium income. Now this is arguably too much titanium income because I don't have enough for the Cupola City now. But I could take the Comet, get that second ocean placement. This one's for steel. It opens up the Cupola City, which I think I play. I think I play it. And I'm going to put it right beside this titanium. It doesn't let me play mining area on the first turn, but my word, 4 steel income, 1 titanium income, a city place, money coming in, a little bit of terraforming for good measure. Like, this is a start. This is a start. It was a little bit lame to play an ocean, a second ocean that is, before Arctic Algae, but we'll get over that. More building tags, building tags, building tags. Even if it kills your run, you take building tags all day, every day right now, and get us in the zone. So 2 titanium in hand. Let's take the energy, and yeah, just underground city with 5 steel next turn. Titanium's building up for this. I'm there could be something here. There really could be something here. Let's probably push Venus for a hot second until we get Arctic Algae. Arctic Algae is now looking very impressive with Asteroid. An early Lichen wouldn't be bad. Invention Contest. I mean, what's not to love here? Probably take Arctic Algae. If I had... How much am I away? I'm pretty close. I just need to sell a steel, I think. Arctic Algae is going to pop off when we play Underground City. I think that makes sense, because if we push Venus again, we can spin-inducing asteroid. And if we hold on to our metal city, then... Look at all this oxygen. Holy... If we hold on to our metal city here, underground city that is, next turn I'll have all the steel to just buy it outright. If I play it now, then who's to say I'm going to get a building tag next gen anyway? This is crazy. All right, Venus bumps now is setting us up for some goodies, some infrastructure. Honestly, just I feel like these are good cards. Just take it all every time. I'd like to put down this placement to get even more production. Happiness. I think I'm just going to go here. That'll give us some money income and keep everything nice and tidy. As much as I like spin-inducing asteroid, I think this is a good chance for us to play this grouping. Small asteroid comes with a very lovely heat income as well. Let's play the way station first. Into the infrastructure. Into the income on that infrastructure. And then with $9, we just don't quite have the money. We buy a floater, though. We set that up for next turn. I could play this now, but there's so many things that could work with it. I don't think it's worth playing right away. How are we feeling? This is the time to talk about it. We are at Gen 4. We have, God, 4, 6, 7 TR over the baseline plus 5 money income. That alone is 12. That's not quite the 15 to 20 benchmark that we're looking for, but then add $16 worth of steel. And another $6 worth of titanium. I mean, this is an insane amount of income, right? Let's just say that this is, 7 plus 5 is 12. Let's add 14. Hold on it being 16. That's 26 plus 6 more is 32, and then the steel that I didn't count is actually $7 more. That's like 39 income on Gen 4. If you can spend all the metals, right? I don't have any plant income, energy, or heat. That's bad. But like, damn. I also do have some upside, though. I have some discount. I can get more production, though it's probably overkill. Plants on Arctic algae, huge, though there's only 5 oceans to go. So this is like 1 extra greenery. And having some Venus infrastructure, anything to benefit from floater placements. I mean, what's not to love? Let's go ahead and take... I mean, we have Arctic algae played. We could take an ocean. It's probably better just to take a Venus, set all this goodie stuff up. Industrial center, we could do that for a card draw, some steel production. I don't really like it. I'd rather just take... Well, see, the thing is, it cost me $3 to buy it, and then I could place it beside my... No, just don't. Just don't. Let's just stay a little bit lean. So we sell a steel. We can search for cards here. A 1-point animal is just nice to have, so we never get screwed out of a synergy. Spin-inducing asteroid, small asteroid. Lichen is now finally playable, and a little bit of energy income to boot. And now that steel's going to start piling up, most likely, but let's keep it moving. Let's take a quick heat bump, just because the heat is a little bit on the low side. Things like this might help us. I shouldn't need mineral deposit. Aerial mappers and nitrolithic, though, both nice to have. Sell some steel. I don't have a Jovian. I really wanted that heat income. Get you. I think it's more important to get card draw right now than it is to support forced precipitation. Though I will standard project a heat bump just for the tempo and to get us that extra little bit of income happening. This is probably a good moment to sidestep and grab that ocean, either down here for the plant synergy or up here for the cards. I think cards are what we need the most. More Venus bumping, that's fine. Heat bumping on oxygen. We don't have the oxygen yet, but fine. Bonus TR, fine. Satellites is very weak for us. I'd rather not. So another heat bump, very good. Card draw. If I got the micro card that was a discount on plant tags that requires -20, I would have been very sad because I actually want that card. Had I drawn it and not been able to play it, yeah, it would have not gone over very well. I think I need to terraform the planet some more. Specifically, it would be great to get a couple of greeneries. It would be great to get a couple of greeneries. The problem is that I can't. I want GHG, right? Producing bacteria. I think I'll take a greenery, place it for some steel, which is, again, overkill, but it is where we are. So much steel. Oh my god. One more ocean. Again, that's just gonna make our stuff fly. Lake Marineris completes the ocean track for us. Venusian plants is nice. Anything with steel, anything with Venus. Part of me wants this card, but it's probably better as a city spot. Does playing this science tag enable anything? No. We have like no energy. What's up with that? But there's a Venus bump. Here's a Venus bump. I didn't need to overpay on the first one. I did for no reason. I'm gonna support this infrastructure now instead of going for card draw, even though I'd prefer card draw. Let's just make sure that everything's buttoned up. None of this is Venus. Like Venus microbes or animals. So I guess I can hold it. Take a little bit of TR real quick, and then one more heat bump standard project. The fact that I have to buy standard project heat bumps is not a good sign. The fact that I have so much cash that I can afford to do so is a good sign. The big problem we're having right now is the fact that I have $25 worth of steel. Anti-gravity technology, I have one science tag. I doubt that's going to work. I have no Venus tags for this card draw either. Mangrove, not going to help. Really? Maybe get a card draw up here. We'll grab it for funsies, but only because look at this hand of cards. Like, there's nothing to play. I am going to actually end up supporting aerial mappers again, because otherwise we're just waiting. At least we're selling some steel. We're getting some microbes. We had really good card draw early. I want this 2 card draw from the ocean, but I'm not willing to screw up our Lake Marineris. So it's going to be greenery beside the water, and then greenery beside the water, I believe. If I sell a card, I can get another greenery. At this point, Beam from Thorium is like the most late card you could ever play. If I could have played it when I needed it for that energy heat, it would have been lovely. So let's just sell it. That gets us the break point to get this last greenery for this first, or the free heat bump. All right, going up to 40 steel. If it has a building tag, buy it. We're clicking up heat bumps here. Steel, steel, steel. The problem is I have no energy. Remember that. Still, Molehole area gives me an excuse to play a card to go pick up 2 cards from the ocean. The nuke is actually pretty helpful as well, I must say. Gets us down here, gets us a card. Aerial mappers, help me out. Anything better? House printing is a point, and the steel, again, is like a free resource. Sell another steel for some cash. It's really bad timing for Jetstream. Like, I basically just get a single bump out of it. Morandi Resort is a single income only because I just played the nuke. I could buy a couple heat bumps or Venus bumps, just standard project-wise. What am I going to have the government help us with? Probably Venus. So I'll do a couple heat bumps. And again, we're just waiting for cards to open up what we can play. Venus, please. I mean, fish is fine. Lake Marineris. I'm gonna put my mangrove here, I believe, beside a city. Ecological zone. That is very, very strong. I don't think I have a aerial mappers proc. I do not. Man, I need energy. Like, I could get a Venus bump or a card draw with aerial mappers. I think I take the Venus bump. It's just much more efficient. Heat bump here means I need microbes for that card to be viable, and then 2 microbes here means it also needs a micro to be viable. And my only micro placement has to be on a Venus card. It's really lame. But hey, oxygen here. You know what I should have done? I'm realizing I should have played Miranda Resort even for the 1 income and 1 point, because it lets me play SolarNet. It gives me that tag that I've been missing. Tropical Resort is going to be a nice last generation placement for sure. But right now it's not really important. I only have 1 science tag. This is tragic. Greenery. 35 steel in hand, whole bunch of plants ready to go. There's no reason to do anything. Just wait for that last bit of energy, hopefully. The greenery placements aren't going to be that strong. So do I take an oxygen? I have a mangrove, I have a placement. I probably take a Venus bump then. This is power. This is also power. Do I need that much? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could get 3. I may as well get the point. Might as well. So heat bump there. Great Dam. Oh, do I not have the energy tags for you? I don't have the science tags. Oh my god. 2 science tags. I just assumed, like an idiot, that I could get to 2 science tags. Little did I know that's illegal. So that goes there. Mangrove goes here. Open City goes around that big old pocket. Noctis City gets its own pocket that we've been building up as we've gone. Probably gonna put a greenery here, but we don't have to do that commitment yet. You don't have a floater because you're giving it to them. I have enough steel that I still feel confident about playing anything that can take steel. But I need those Venus bumps, I need those heat bumps, and that's where things get really annoying. Because I don't have the science tags to get this, which is again like free 8 steel, and then that would be free with 3 more steel. So instead I need to buy 2 heat bumps. 1, 2. And then I need to buy a Venus bump. The question is, do I have so many plants that I care to grab this card instead? I think the answer is no. Just take this. Take. Double check, no Venus bumps hiding in my hand. Then we come in here and we just sell. Let's just do a quick round of selling. This one costs energy as well, 2 points. My god. Not having like a science tag, I'm surely not getting 7. Is yeah, this is a whole shabam. I mean, Tropical Resort is 2 points for basically free. What else? I mean, advanced, just play the cards that are highlighted as playable, dude. Don't play the cards you can't play. Play the cards you can play. That gets us up to how many? Ecological Zone, an even 8. And then, I mean, I'll click these buttons just for fun. Being 1 microbe away on that bad boy is annoying. But we still, despite not having the energy, accomplished a lot of our goals, quite frankly. I'll do this, connect all that up. This is a lot of greeneries. It's a lot of cities. It's a decent amount of points on cards, and it is at least 63 TR. So, I mean, altogether, a solid 114. This could have been much more. After the first 4 generations in a row of going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it could have been great. And then we hit the mid-game. And we got not a single science tag. We didn't get the energy. We didn't get whatever we needed. And then draft after draft after draft, we just didn't. We floundered. And despite the fact that we floundered and we're buying heat bumps as early as Gen 8 just because we had extra cash, like, the start was so strong that we still got the trifecta. A decisive trifecta as well. So with that, I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Have a great day.